Midnight 3-Minute Radio. Good evening, this is Professor Yomashin. Tonight, we delve into the horrifying reality of one of Russia's most notorious serial killers, Mikhail Popkov. Born on March 7, 1964, in the Siberian town of Angarsk, Popkov lived a seemingly ordinary life as a police officer. However, beneath that facade lurked a monster, a man who would become known as the werewolf or Angarsk maniac. His reign of terror spanned nearly 2 decades, claiming at least 83 confirmed victims. The nightmare began in 1992. As night fell over the streets of Angarsk, Popkov prowled for prey, his targets, vulnerable women, alone. To them, he appeared as a savior, offering a ride home with his police badge in hand. "Let me take you home," he would say with a disarming smile, words that masked his true intentions. Once he lured them to isolated locations, the true horror unfolded. Armed with tools like axes, knives, and screwdrivers, Popkov unleashed unimaginable brutality. The screams of his victims echoed in the night as he inflicted violence that would haunt any soul. Each murder was not just an act of violence. It was a twisted performance, for him a demonstration of power and control. He often mutilated the bodies of his victims, treating them as mere objects to satisfy his grotesque fantasies. The police were left horrified as bodies began to surface across the region. Yet for nearly 2 decades, Popkov eluded capture, blending into society while continuing his horrific spree. In 2012, DNA evidence finally led to his arrest. When confronted with the overwhelming evidence against him, Popkov displayed a chilling calmness. "I was just cleaning up the streets," he claimed. During his trial, he confessed to killing 83 women but was convicted for 78 murders as 22 counts in 2015 and an additional 56 in 2018. However, some law enforcement officials believe the actual number of his victims could be closer to 200. But this story doesn't end with his conviction. In an unexpected twist in 2023, news broke that Popkov expressed a desire to join the ongoing war in Ukraine. Russian authorities allowed him to give an interview on state television where he pleaded to fight for Putin's regime. He reportedly believes that surviving 6 months on the battlefield could earn him a pardon. The notion of Russia's most notorious killer potentially being unleashed into a war zone is nothing short of terrifying. It raises questions about justice and morality when a man who has taken so many lives is offered another chance at life, this time as a soldier. Imagine if one night you were approached by a police officer offering you a ride home. Would you accept? That friendly smile might conceal a predator lurking beneath. Stay tuned for our next spine-chilling episode. Don't forget to subscribe and like our channel.